Okay, we're here with Jordan Kekino with Kekino Kickboxing and Grappling Development here on Maui. And we're doing a pre-fight interview with him because he's got his first pro fight coming up in X1 Champions 3, which is Saturday, March 12th at the Blaisdell in Honolulu. So, Jordan, I just wanted to ask you because this is also going on MauiNow.com, and I think the people on Maui here are really excited to see you going and fighting in that event, excited to see your first pro fight. People have been following your amateur career here, which has been very impressive. Can you tell us just a little bit about your background and what your training has been up to this point in your career and maybe even when you were smaller?
Well, training's just been hard from the get-go. I've been grappling since I was 8 years old, in and out of the gym. My uncle, my dad, somewhat a family thing. I was a troubled kid, so to keep me out of trouble, that's what I had to do.
That's good. I know that's common. A lot of fighters here do that. They, to stay out of trouble, they train, and that's a great way to apply your, your energy in that way. So how are you feeling about your upcoming fight? The fact that it's your first pro fight and, in X1 and you're going for a state belt, right? Which is pretty big for your first pro fight.
Feel good. Nervous as always. Zane's a good fighter. Watched him fight Gonzo. Never really seen him fight other than that, but heard a lot about him. Heard he's on his way, and I'm on my way too. So
what do you know about his fighting style and versus your fighting style? Have you done anything to prepare specifically for this fight against Zane Kamaka?
Everything special for Zane. Been in the gym a lot, working my ass off, more prepared than what I've been in my last fights. Because it is my first professional fight, and Zane being a good opponent, I think this is a big step up the ladder for me.
Good. Well, that's good to hear that you're training harder and, taking it more seriously. It is a big step for you, and that's great. So, you haven't done anything, though, special other than training harder. Like, I know you said you have only seen Zane maybe fight one time and what his style is, but is there anything in particular you've been working on just in training, just technique-wise, stand-up, ground, everything?
Just trying to see the multiple situations that Zane could put me in by pressing the fight, not giving me time to get my shots off, but I think I'm prepared for that.
Good.
Prepared for anything he has coming to me.
Great. And now, how did you end up fighting in X1? How did they find you, or you find them? They called your dad? They were looking for somebody to fight Zane, or
yeah, they actually called my dad. They said that they couldn't get a hold of Donovan, so they had Zane, and asked if I wanted to take Zane as a fight, and I'm here to fight anybody. Anyone in the state of Hawaii, 170. After the state of Hawaii is the mainland, and that's where I'm trying to go.
That's where you're going, so that's your goal for the future, is fighting here and then going to the mainland and doing some pro events there.
I want to get to the top.
Good. That's great. Do you have anything that you want to say about the upcoming event or to the people of Maui and your fans out there?
There's just one thing my uncle said, and I always think about it. He said, if you can dream it, you can live it. This is my dream, and I'm going to live it no matter what anybody says and no matter who stands in front of me. I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to try to do my best to take you up. That's all I have to say to anybody that wants to step in the ring with me.
All
May
right.
the best man win, and look forward to me and you, Zane.
Awesome. Thanks, Jordan.